Hello guys, it has been an absolutely crazy day on this game, and I have to get a video out to you guys tonight. Hopefully this video finds you guys well. Hopefully you guys are having good Fridays and good starts to your weekend. I have, unfortunately, weekly guys, I've taken 2 losses. It's been tough, man. It's been really tough, this game. It is driving me crazy how much it changes all the time, but this is the squad. I know a lot of you guys always like to ask what teams am I using for weekend league. I'm trying this team out at the moment, and I really like Maradona. He's been really good. So we've been having this team. We're 13-2, so hopefully we got to close out tomorrow, get 14-1, grab the 27. Right, that's the plan. So we have all these guys in the squad, and I did buy an Allen today, road to the final, and we're going to talk about these cards a lot tonight because there's a lot to talk about. We also got to talk about the market and just how EA is kind of crashing it every day, and I want you guys to kind of be aware of it and a little bit more conscious about it because it's crazy. And I just kind of want to talk to you guys about investing and trading this year, and you guys have to do it at your own risk because EA are just savage this year with how they're treating the market. They just don't care, and it's crazy. Every single day they are dropping crazy stuff, and the market is just heading in the other direction. Now, something that was crazy today that made the market die, and I know a lot of you guys didn't get an upload this morning because I had a top 100 reward scheduled and I was hopping on the stream. Basically, guys, what EA really dropped was a Jamie Vardy SBC. Now, Jamie Vardy basically set off a chain reaction on the market. This card costs 20,000 coins, dude. 20,000 coins. It costs 183 rated squad. So this morning, when I woke up, I literally rolled out of bed. It was 10 in the morning. I checked the market, and I'm like, what in the hell has happened? I got liquid last night. For the most part, I still have some losses. And I wake up today, and I'm just like, what is going on? I'm like looking at every single card price, and it's out of control. Like, everything is just down. Attackers are getting killed. Most cards out of packs are just, losing their minds. It was literally crazy to see. So it was an absolutely mental day on the market. Like, in terms of the selling. The panic today was in full effect. I didn't even think it was possible past yesterday. So I just want you guys to understand going forward that trading and investing and all this stuff, man, it's got to be at your own guys' risk because it is so hard to predict this market this year. It's so hard. So in terms of where I am at, we're in a tricky position, right? Sold cards last night, bought a lot of cards today, made a little bit of profit. This morning, you guys can tell based on my transfer profit, I was at 23.5. I'm at 24.3. So I haven't really killed it, and I haven't really sold everything, but the problem is there's not a lot of stuff that are truly up. I bought some of these blue Griezmanns. I'm going to have to break even on these. He's like 255, 240. Not even. I'm going to probably tax loss when I take the loss on those, and I have this one gold Griezmann. Griezmann at the moment is like, I want to say like 235. 230, so he's not anything special, and I'm gonna just, I think today, guys, I think in my opinion is a price adjustment for a lot of cards. I think a lot of cards today maybe didn't do the full rebound that they usually do because I think cards today just really adjusted in price. I think a lot of cards today needed the adjustment. I think that's kind of what they needed. I think a lot of cards were overvalued potentially in the market, and they needed that adjustment. So what I'm doing at the moment is I've got to work on getting a lot of the stuff on my trade pile to get liquid, man. Dybala I bought today in hopes of flipping that. I sold one at 270, and then now he's right back down again. So some of these guys, you're going to see a video tonight where I am going to take some losses. It's going to happen. The market is all over the place, and I think the move, this is really bad. Wait till you guys see this. And I look, this is my road to glory, guys. I'm trying to be transparent with you guys. Look, we got a Scream Carvalho here that's just, it's not doing that well, man. He's at 40K. We got a bunch at 43 to 45. That's not doing that well. We have Saul's that we're literally going to break even on. So in terms of like the market, guys, it's not in the best spot right now. It's not killing it, should I say. It's not killing it. And I don't know if it's going to kill it. It could go up a little bit tomorrow, but I'm not really expecting that. Now the top tier market today did really well. And that's what I always advise you guys if you watch my videos. The top tier market is always going to be a good look. The reason for that, guys, the reason why the top tier market always does well is because usually people will sell their Mbappes, their Ronaldos, because they think that there's a better card coming. There's not, realistically, right? This card was 1.4 today. He got up to 1.6. He's now at like 1.5, so he's kind of chilling at that price right now. So maybe some of these guys are coming back down again. Now, as for road to the final cards, I want to talk about these cards, guys. I want to talk about them with you guys and kind of just, I guess, go over them a little bit. I think EA maybe tweeted them out today. I'm not sure if they tweeted them out today. Yes, so EA has tweeted out road to the final. I just want to go over these cards with you guys before we do anything and really look on the market or anything. I want you guys to kind of understand maybe the full-on gist of these cards and a little bit about them. So UEFA Champions League road to the final has begun. Follow the journey in Foot 20 with live dynamic player items that upgrade based on teams' progress through the world's most prestigious competition. So these are all the cards that we get today. We've got an outstanding N'Golo Kante. We've got an outstanding Sadio Mane. We've got a Paulo Dybala. We've got a Samir Handanovic. So we've got some really, really cool cards. I mean, the card selection today, the one thing I do have to say about today is fair freaking play to EA, because the cards that they selected for today's promo are fantastic. We've got a Sonaldo that looks absolutely insane. This card is really good. Allen is really good. Dembele is really good. I mean, they've chosen players that with future upgrades, they're all going to be insane players. And that's, I think, my favorite part about the promo so far is that all of the cards that EA chose are just, honestly, like, very meta players. Dembele super meta, Allen super meta, Mars is super meta, Son is meta, Sancho is really meta, Coleman's decent, could be good with upgrades, Militao is a god. I'm very excited for that card. David Neres is really good, Was is good, Wendell is good. So we got a lot of good cards, and we also have Europa League cards right here. So you have Jimenez, Dumfries, and Juan Jesus, which, by the way, in my opinion, they chose 3 fantastic Europa League cards. Juan Jesus has medium-high work rates. Dumfries is a really good card. Jimenez is a really good card. So in my opinion, they chose really good cards. Was, Wendell, Neres, Militao, Coleman, Sancho, Son, Allen, Dembele, Mars. A lot of good cards. And the coolest part about this, guys, is that we are going to get a second batch coming out next week. So we will get another batch. My webcam is a little messed up here. I apologize about that, guys. We'll get another batch coming out on next Friday. So these are not the only ones, which is really good. Now, these cards as investments, guys, are really, really important to understand how this stuff works. So I want to go over this with you guys. So the first 17 Road to the Final players will be in packs from the start of Road to the Final until November 15th. So these will go out of packs on Friday. A second team will be in packs from November 15th until the end of the event on November 18th. So there's going to actually, based on this, be cards that come out next weekend and go into packs only for 3 days. So right away, you can see from that, those cards, in my opinion, will be super investable. If they're only in packs for that amount of time, they will be super, super investable. How does a player get upgraded? All Road to the Final items start with an inform upgrade at the launch of the event. From there, the player's Road to the Final item receives a further inform upgrade each time their team succeeds at select stages throughout the tournament. So as you guys can see here, let's use Dortmund, for example. If Dortmund qualify for the knockout stage, Sancho's going to go to an 87. If they win the first knockout game, they go to an 88. And if they go to every round, they keep advancing, they go +1. So Sancho could be a 92 at the end of the year. Now, what you guys have to understand about these cards is that if the card is, for example, I'm going to give you an example right now, Eder Militao. If Madrid go and they win, they qualify for the knockout stage, Militao's not going from an 84 to 85. He's going from an 84 to 86 because the way that these cards work is they work with inform upgrades. So, for example, Juan Jesus or Dumfries. All right, Jimenez, right? If Jimenez if Wolves advance in Europa League, then Jimenez will go to an 85 from an 83. So the upgrades are going to be super meaningful. That's what I really like about these. Does a player need to play matches for their club? No, right? They don't have to be. They just have to be, obviously, I mean, they have to be a part of this promo. And if it's all team-based. If a player transfers, they won't receive upgrades. This happened with Hamsik last year. He stopped receiving upgrades because he went to China, right? He stopped receiving the upgrades. It happened with him last year. What happens if the player's team finishes third in the UEFA Champions League group stage? The player's item will be updated to the Europa League Road to the Final, blah, 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 blah. So they take a few days to upgrade these. That's all you need to know. Now, I mean, as for these cards, guys, and how they look, I mean, price-wise today, there has been a lot of madness with these cards. Son has gone from 1.6 to 2 mil. I don't understand this card's price because his upgrade is not that good, and his gold card is only 500K. You know, Allen has gone. Investors try to get him at 350 to sell him at 390. The best time to buy these cards, in my opinion, is to just kind of wait a bit. I don't think these cards are great to buy at the current moment, but there are starting to look like there's some really safe ones that you guys are going to want to get before they go out of packs. Wendell would be one of them. There's going to be a lot of these cards, guys, that are going to make for fantastic, fantastic investments. Neres, I think Neres, Was, Wendell. A lot of these cards you guys are going to see, Dumfries, Juan Jesus, these cards are going to continue to get really, really low, and there's going to be a point where they're just going to kind of end up discard. I remember last year, before they went out of packs, I was buying like Gerard Moreno. I was buying a lot of these guys and just stocking them in my club, and it's a really, really efficient way, man, to make some coins with these guys. So just keep that in mind, guys, as you guys are investing and trading, that there is going to be a point where these cards just kind of really get really cheap, and you guys are going to look at them and be like, how is that possible? Now, another thing you guys have to consider is that these cards are not going to get upgrades. They've already got their initial upgrade. I don't think they're getting upgrades until the middle or end of December because that's when I think the next advancement to the group stage is. So the actual upgrades on these are going to take a while. So the way to invest in these cards, I think initially is going to be the ones that are most playable right out of packs that people want to use. But these cards are very in demand, so keep that in mind when they do go out of packs, which will be Friday. These ones specifically, they will start to go up, in my opinion, out of packs. They will reflect kind of what screams are going to be like. I feel like these cards potentially could be pickups before rewards this week. They might get cheapest on, I think, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday before rewards. I'm thinking that maybe by the time we get to weekly rewards, it may be a little bit too late with these guys. We'll see. But again, the pack weight is not very good. We opened some packs today on my mods account. The pack weight is not too good with these guys. As for what will happen to the market tomorrow, I think it'll be about the same or a little bit less than today. We have a weekly objective in Babu, which I think maybe some people are going out to grind for, but it's not like a crazy good attacker. So I don't think a ton of people are going to go run and do that in Babu League and not play Weekend League. I think the people that are playing Weekend League are playing Weekend League. I don't think it's really, I just don't really feel like at the moment, that this is going to cause a delay in people playing Weekend League, and there's nothing really crazy in any of the objectives that are going to delay for people from playing Weekend League. So I think the people right now that need to play Weekend League are playing Weekend League. So if you're wondering if there's going to be any kind of like weight on the buyback or anything like that, no, I don't think so. Now we can use some of these cards for examples to show you what's going on. Neymar is now 107. He was 1-1 yesterday, and I got him at 103 today. So a lot of these cards, the top tier cards have really gone up. Maradona's right now 2.08 mil. He's literally 2 mil, right? He was 1.9 when I got him, so I'll be able to break even on him now potentially. He may get sold off as time goes, but you guys can kind of see based off a lot of these cards, market trends and things like that. You can use a lot of these cards to always kind of see it. So I think for any of you guys that maybe have outstanding losses or anything like that, maybe tonight you guys just take them, man. I know it's tough to do, but sometimes it's necessary, man. I had to do that today with some cards. I think overall today I did net a profit, but I think overall, for example, like I have this random Martial sitting in my club. You know, Martial is like really getting killed in price at the moment. He's like 15K. So I'm just going to take the loss on Martial, man. It sucks, but I'm just going to take it because it's a good time, I think, to take it. Although the market is low, I think it's not a bad time to take losses when you need to take losses, guys. That's what I always advise, man. If you guys got to take a loss, you got to take a loss. And it might not be a bad time to take one right now if you guys have any outstanding screams, things like that. But in my opinion, we're not going to get anything crazy from Monday to Wednesday. I think for the most part, it's a Weekend League Friday night. That's what you guys got to understand. Right now, it's a Weekend League Friday night, so usually the top tiers right now are going to be pretty much the prices that they need to be. We could see the top tiers kind of stagnating, but there's just been a lot of panic, man, and I don't know if that's really going to stop. The panic has just continued to be pretty crazy. So you guys do what you need to do, whatever clubs that makes you, for your clubs that makes you like less stressed out and things like that. And then I think one last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the Joe Gomez. And I think, guys, a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about the road to the finals and when to buy them. I'm just not interested in buying them yet, so I don't want to talk about them because I don't want to mislead you. If you need them for Weekend League, you're just going to understand you may have to take the L on them because they may come down a bit. I don't know. They also could be cheapest on Friday. We'll see, but I don't think so. I think there's a lot of time in between these upgrades, but this Joe Gomez, he's about 300,000 coins according to Flippin. If you have a Prem team, I would do it because I would back Liverpool to go pretty far in the Champions League. 300K, if you have a Prem team, I would do it. I do think it's a little overpriced for an 83 rated. You do get some SBC packs back, 50K, 55K, and 50 and 25 or 30K. But overall, I mean, if you didn't have a Prem team, I probably wouldn't do it. So I think in the morning, guys, we'll have an upload going over some of the road to the final cards, the prices, the trends. But as for now, I just kind of want to get an update to you guys. And it's Friday night. If you need to take a loss, you need to take a win, take those wins, and let's hit the market hard, man. I want to get these Weekend League games done, and then we'll hop on for this week, man. And we'll hit the market hard with the trading. We'll hit you guys with the uploads. I'm tired. I got to get off. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the promo. See you guys soon. Peace out.